Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. What the hell is Thunderbolts? I have no idea what the show is, movie is. It just seems to be another group of nondescript, no-name, second-tier sort of superheroes that are being just put into a film, and people are just supposed to watch it because they've watched the other films from the same company or from the same universe. I saw one trailer, and it just seemed to be a bunch of cynical, sarcastic superheroes who aren't that super, who aren't really heroes either, just doing a bunch of stuff and acting dumb, and it just seems to be they're pandering to a very unintelligent, immoral audience, and we seem to have gotten really far away from the idea of superheroes actually being moral or good and doing anything positive, and that seems to be considered so lame and cringe by Hollywood that they just don't want to go anywhere near it, and if they do, they make a parody of it, like the new James Gunn Superman, where they seem to be making a joke out of him. But yeah, so I'm not feeling particularly optimistic about Thunderbolts. I think I confused it with something else that I think a cartoon. I think Silverhawks. I think I confused it with that. I thought, oh, they're doing a film about that cartoon. I'm like, oh no, it's something else. I saw the trailer. I'm like, okay, I got confused there. This is something else, and it looks like crap. So not feeling very optimistic about that, and I just had to vent about that for a minute because I'm really tired of these Suicide Squad, Dark Knight, just what happened to superheroes? Once upon a time, superheroes were aspirational. They were superheroes. You actually believed in them, hoped, they gave you hope. They were someone that you could believe in, and just the idea of, what happened now? It's like, all these people, it's just people with superpowers, but they don't have any morals, they don't have any leader skills or anything. They're just goons with powers making fun of that scenario, and that seems to be all these people have the fortitude for it. It's just like, yes, I'm not really impressed. I haven't seen any positive superhero, because I was watching Spider-Man a few days ago, and I'm like, this is magic. This is just magic. And I watched some of the original Superman for Superman Day, just a few scenes and a documentary about Superman. I'm like, this is magic. This movie made me believe a man could fly when I was a child. I mean, we don't get that now. The new generation, they just get cynicism and just, people who just abuse their power and justify it. And it's just really ugly and pointless, and I can see why people aren't really rushing to go out and see these films anymore. At least Marvel had a sense of these are actual superpowered people with actual moral obligations, and they're actually trying to save the world. There's still kind of dark and cynical, but they still are still doing their job. At least they're still at that level, and then they just seem to just throw all that away after Endgame. So we'll see how Thunderbolts does. I don't plan on seeing it. I'm like, is there a reason I should? Can anyone tell me why I should see this film? I have no idea. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the Thunderbolts preview and just the general marketing and presentation of this film and what it's probably going to be like.